Hey guys, we currently have the matchmaking system calculation of Call of Dragons. Now, normally I don't cover this type of topics. There is a dedicated YouTube channels that actually go a little more in deep in these stuffs, but I get a lot of questions, what I think about this and that. So I decide maybe it's going to be, I don't know, a good idea to cover some of these topics. Let me know in the comments, are you interested more in this type of videos. I'm curious. So yeah, let's go. Because I think this is important, especially the matchmaking system. Some people are frustrated, some are not. I'm personally happy with this system, but let's see what we have here. Recently, we have received players' feedback about difference in the server power capacity threshold between different servers, with concern about causing unbalanced KVK matchmaking or potential shadow nerf. Bruh, this shallow nerf stuff shallow nerf to some servers. In response to this issue, we'll explain to the players experiencing such a phenomenon. Regardless of the shallow nerf concern, there have been no shadow changes regarding to the server capacity within Call of Dragons. All past changes, regardless migration and server capacity, have been announced before changes was executed in game, which is normal. I mean, definitely when you make some changes, you have to say, "Yo, there's going to be changes," you know. Back in the days, I remember there was a problems with, especially with the capacity of the servers. I mean, uh, when we was finishing our season, and there is some power transfer in the season, and I decided to go with AC, and AC was looking for the pure green server to take out the death weight, but in same time just going to the other server. The other server also have death weight. It was very strange for me all these seasons why the people just try to escape the death weight, but in the same time they jump on the other server that also have death weight. But anyway, this is something for the different video. Uh yeah, there was a moment there that from nowhere all the servers become crowded and people freak out. Yo, people freak out back in the days. It was crazy. I didn't go that much in deep because I didn't actually care that much. And I personally, I don't know, the moment when it's time to migrate somewhere, I don't know if this moment is going to come, since for now I'm happy with AC. They're very cool dudes with great community inside. But in general, yeah, the moment where I'm going to point at my migrational permits, maybe I'm going to go more in deep. But yeah, I get asked a question about this type of topics, and I think this one is interesting for the people who is looking to migrate, because there was not big opportunity when the previous season end and everybody can migrate with 5k gems, but right now they can migrate with whatever they like. So yeah, the capacity is something that people actually care a lot. uh, yeah, all past changes regarding migration of server capacity has been announced before the changes was executed in the game. On the other hand, we also acknowledge players are concerned about unbalanced matchmaking based on the different server capacity. Those who roughly explain how the matchmaking system is calculated to explain how in result in difference in server capacity between servers groups within Call of Dragons. Now, for example, Echo that is currently in our division don't have full server capacity, but they have strong whales there. They even have a kraken inside. So you cannot measure 100 people kingdom, from what I understand, with other 100 people kingdom, and at the same time one of the 100s to be free to play players, the others want to be whales. I mean, this is not how the thing should work. And so far from the migrational system I see, currently we're with Nova Avengers, we're with Video, and we're with the Echo. And it's so fun because we're so balanced. I mean, by balanced, I mean there's strong alliance fighting with other strong alliance. It's not something that in the previous older season everything finished in like 2-3 days. Sometimes take 1 week, sometimes. But right now we struggle to take out Nova Avengers. Also, Nova Avengers struggle to take us out. Absolutely the same for Video and Echo. Currently we're stuck it because we're so equal in power that the choke points make the difference in general, or maybe sparse. Anyway, let's see what is the migrational matchmaking system calculation. Yeah, let me put my face above. Our current matchmaking system calculation involve visible factors, including but not entirely restricted to the total server power. In addition to visible factors, we also consider invisible factors that may impact players' performance in matchmaking, including but not entirely restricted to in-game items that are not calculated as visible power. Now, this thing I hear, I understand something like, for example, you have one mage and you have Phoenix Eye and you have Mirage Orb, and you wear only the Phoenix Eye. Sometimes you wear Mirage Orb. Both these artifacts have some power. You may not wear the Mirage Orb, but it should be maybe in the calculations. I mean, this is how I understand it, because it's still artifact, strong artifact that can make a change. Maybe something like this. I'm not quite sure about in-game items, what is supposed to be calculated as visible power. Moreover, well, we don't consider their invisible factors when displaying individual and total server power. Sorry about that. They vastly affect a player overall share and potential server performance. Based on this calculation, we will also consider the overall strength of the server in the same season to ensure there is a servers of comparable strength in this pool of um, matching going into the new season together. Specifically for servers within the same season, a full server is considered one of the strong. A full server is considered one of the strongest servers compared with the other servers within the same season and match pool. Meaning that the total influence within that server is relatively strong instead of absolute value. Hence, the performance of the some servers experiencing worse server capacity than other from the visual perspective. Now you can go and write everything here, what is in the Call of Dragons official Discord. But yeah, so far I'm going to give my personal opinion about the matchmaking system calculation and how the things are. Currently, I actually watch two kingdoms. Currently, my kingdom where we are BDO, Echo, Nova Avengers, and AC. Also, I have eye over Noir, TFS, BXS, and Ace. And the BXS, Noir, TFS, and Ace server is the strongest one. I mean, this is one of the strongest kingdoms in the game. So they're put it together, and that's absolutely normal. On the other hand, RKVK is also very balanced. Is that again like 2-3 days fighting? There's no stone fights there, which is absolutely crazy, absolutely awesome. So I'm happy with the current matchmaking system calculation. Maybe if you know some cases where the people are not happy, you can just write it in the comments below, because I'm curious. So far I didn't know that was an issue and is addressed by Cow Dragons, the matchmaking system calculation and how the things are. But for me, it's very good matchmaking system in general. So yeah, I guess this will for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe. Let me know your personal opinion, and see you in the next video.